Good morning, guys, and welcome to day 128 of the lockdown. First thing I need to do today is say a very happy birthday to Ray Moore. Ray has been a member of Unique Results for many years, and I just want to say I did speak to him briefly yesterday on the phone as well. Just want to say happy birthday, Ray. I know you're working to begin with, but I hope you have a fantastic time after work today and you have a good birthday. Second thing I want to do is say well done to Sir Les Gray, who finished off his 25 press-ups in 25 days challenge yesterday in his very first session back in the Theatre of Dreams at Unique Results. So he did really well yesterday. Technically brilliant press-ups, 18 followed by 7. So I filmed them yesterday, so well done Sir Les. And also want to say a quick well done as well to the Falcon, Pete Buckley, who's still cracking on with his press-ups, and he's doing them. He does do them in the middle of the night though. I'd like to see him in bed earlier, because he often posts and he's doing them at 1 or 2 in the morning, but it's still good. He's doing them, he's cracking on. So well done to the Falcon, well done to Sir Les, who completed yesterday. Brilliant. Now let me have a quick look. So today's sessions, 10:30 this morning, we have Pilates with Mark. Really good. I just checked, there's still 18 of you booked in for Pilates today this morning, which is really lovely. Okay, so Mark, Pilates this morning, book in. 12:30 boxing with Russ, okay, and then 6 p.m. kettlebells with me. Now there are space available in all 3 of those sessions still, so you can book in and get yourself booked in to do those today. Just a quick note, kettlebells up until now I've been doing on Zoom and Facebook Live and YouTube Live. There's usually only a couple of people who do YouTube Live, but for today, because the main computer that I normally use to do the YouTube, I do the YouTube on the main computer, the Zoom on the iPad, and the Facebook Live on my phone. The computer's back at the studio. This is the last class I'll be doing from home today, so I'll only be doing Zoom and Facebook Live, no YouTube Live today, so you'll have to log in either via Zoom or Facebook Live for kettlebells today. But yeah, last session, so it'll be, I think this will be potentially the 19th kettlebell week we've done outside. Okay, so and only had to do 1 of them indoors, so that's really good as well. Just a quick note, Steph is doing a timetable for the classes that starts from Saturday, okay, so that you can have a clear visual kind of map of the sessions from next week. That's going to be posted on the Facebook group, and that will also be emailed out to you today. And what that will do is it will show you, first of all, what classes are on and when, but also the classes that are done online as well and how they're done. Effectively, all classes that are done online will be done via Zoom, and apart from spinning, which will be Facebook Live. And a couple of sessions a studio only, and a couple of sessions are online only. So, but it should make it all very clear the way we map it out on a proper timetable, and you can kind of like save that, and you can use that as a reference, which would be good. Okay, I'm currently 138 hours fasted. I'm going to be eating this lunchtime, which will be 6 whole days. Still feeling good. You know, I'll be writing, like I mentioned before, I'll write a blog, but I was going to wait till I'd cracked 7 days, but I decided to do 6 days, and I've done 6 days. And they say, you know, set your mind on it and do it. So next time I'll do 7 days. But yeah, feeling good. It gets easier every time, so so that's good. And I just want to talk a little bit about all the stuff that's coming out from the government. I mentioned it yesterday with the Boris, but I spent quite a lot of time actually going through. I can't even remember what it's not like I can't remember the name of the. Kind of like Healthier Britain or something, whatever the kind of the name they've come up with for it. But I went through a lot of their stuff actually and read it, and was reading it this morning, and it's actually really quite good, you know. And the thing is, there's lots of personal trainers and fitness people and people who are already really fit, and they're kind of tearing down what they're trying to do, saying, oh, it's not going to work, it's stupid, it's this, it's that. But even you that I'm talking to, like I said yesterday, I'm kind of preaching to the choir, because you're already involved in health and fitness and looking after yourselves. It's very difficult to put yourself in the mind of someone who does no exercise whatsoever, eats like crap, maybe smokes, drinks too much alcohol, and for them, the idea of kind of living more healthily and doing a bit of exercise and trying to, you know, eat some fresh vegetables and, you know, get out for a walk is like, it's like a million miles away. So I was actually quite impressed with what I read. You know, I mean, yes, you can pick holes in certain things, but it's not too bad. One thing that was really interesting, I went on there because they've got this BMI calculator on there. BMI, a lot of people say it's a load of rubbish, but it's actually, for the general population, it's a good indicator, okay? And it went through and it asked quite a lot of questions, which I quite liked. So you obviously put in your height and you put in your weight, and then you put in your ethnicity for some reason, but I know why, because later on it talks about different risks for different ethnicities, like sort of black, Afro-Caribbean, that kind of thing, higher risks of diabetes and things like that. And then what else do you put in? And it asks you about your activity levels. And it's really interesting that on there, and this just shows how far away you are, obviously watching this, to what I'm talking about, these people who are unaware of a lot of stuff, is they say if you do less than if you what was it? It was up to if you do less than 30 minutes activity a week, you're classed as inactive. Okay, if you do between 30 and 60 minutes activity a week, you're classed as, I've got it written down here, so I got it right. Moderately active. Yeah, that's up to an hour a week is moderately active. That's the. And then active is somewhere between 60 and 150 minutes a week, you know, which is 60 and 150 minutes a week, which is kind of like an hour up to about 2.5 hours, you know what I mean? Yeah. So it was just, yeah, it's incredible, you know, to think, you know, we have to meet people where they are, okay? And like I say, you guys are you know, you're so far ahead on that spectrum, you know, all of you. So yeah, no, it was really interesting. And then the other thing I was thinking was how much of a challenge it is, you know. Like I'm talking to and I look after about 120 people at the studio at the moment, yeah. And it's bloody hard work, yeah, trying to get the message across, trying to you know, put it in the right way, trying to engage with people, trying to help you. You're all at different places. And then you think the government has got like about nearly 70 million people to try and, you know, help and get the message out and encourage and whatever. So, you know, it's a tough task for anyone, you know, whatever your political leanings, whatever you think of individual policies, like I said yesterday, whoever's in charge, it's a huge job, yeah. And it's pretty, you know, it's I won't say it's hopeless, but it's massive, you know what I mean, trying to do that. So yeah, it's just really interesting. It just got me thinking about how hard it is. And I saw lots and lots of people, because I follow a lot of fitness people and stuff, jumping online yesterday and saying, oh, this will never work, you know, they're trying to encourage you to cycle and to walk, but then at the same time they're doing this eat out to help out, and you can get money off fast food, and, you know, banning advertising is not going to do anything, and this and that. But, you know, how would you tackle it? You know, it's really interesting. It's an interesting time we're in. Anyway, a little bit of a waffle, but I thought it was quite interesting what I was reading about and what I was thinking about. So anyway, have a fantastic day, guys. Look out for the timetable on the Facebook group and on the email coming out later today. Have a great day. Have a happy birthday, Raymore. Stay safe, stay strong, and I will catch up with you in the morning for day 129. Cool. Cheers, guys. Bye.